Prototype was one of those games that stood out. Alex Mercer drops into New York, and right away you're running up walls, leaping across blocks, gliding through the city. Most open world games at that time made you grind for upgrades just to move a little bit better. Prototype just handed you all that freedom from the start. That's what people still bring up about it. The movement, you didn't need cars, you didn't need fast travel, you were the vehicle basically. Sprint up a skyscraper, glide half the city, land in the middle of the street full of soldiers. It felt smooth and it never really got old. The powers added a whole other layer. You weren't locked into one playstyle, you could run in loud, wrecking tanks and helicopters, or play smart, absorb a soldier, or stick into a base like nothing happened. The mix of chaos and control gave the game replay value, even after finishing the story. Players stuck around just to see how far they could push the sandbox. The story worked too because Mercer wasn't an actual hero. He was tied to the outbreak, and half the time you didn't even know if he was making things better or worse. That gray tone gave the game its identity, and the web of intrigue system made exploration more than just collectibles. Hunting down the right targets, consuming them, and piece together fragments of the bigger picture. Then Prototype 2 switched things up with James Heller. He had more of a personal story, fueled by revenge, and some players connected with him more. Others missed Mercer. Either way, the core gameplay was still fun, but the missions showed their weaknesses a little bit. Too many go here, consume the guy, blow up the base, a little boring stuff. The powers definitely carried it, but the repetition actually stood out. And that's why fans still want a Prototype 3. Not because the first two are actually almost flawless, but because the foundation was actually strong of the games. A third game would take what worked and finally iron it out what didn't, Clean up the traversal so wall running feels better, gliding has more weight, make the combat more smoother without losing that rawness of the game, Most importantly, give the missions more variety. The city itself should react to the player this time, if you ignore that outbreak, it spreads and changes the district. That feedback would make the world feel more alive than just a backdrop. Story-wise though, there's plenty of ways they could go, bring Mercer back, continue Heller's arc, or throw in a whole new character in the middle of all of it. Honestly seeing both sides of it, Mercer on one end, Heller on the other, and having to deal with that conflict could fit the Prototype style perfectly. No clear good guy, no clear bad guy, just a mess of motives and survival. And they don't have to stick with New York again. A city like Chicago with layered highways, bridges, lakefront, I would like more water stuff. I really enjoyed Spider-Man with the fast traveling traversal over the water and bridges and stuff. Or they can go to Los Angeles with different variety of districts, settings and chaos and all that. It'd be kind of fun. And also the fan base has kept the game actually alive even after all these years. I still see people debate, even on TikTok, Mercer versus Heller, people still post mods and fan trailers and still argue about what a third game would look like. That's not common for a series that's been going this long. It proves the idea is stuck with people. Open world games today are more polished than ever. Spider-Man nailed traversal, Ghost of Tsushima nailed side missions. Dying Light showed how parkour alone can carry a game. Prototype had all those ideas early, it just lacked the refinement of it. Imagine a Prototype 3 that learns from those games but keeps it darker, more chaotic, and it would stand out right away. Prototype wasn't perfect, but it didn't need to be. It gave players raw freedom, brutal combat, and a tone most games wouldn't touch at all. While most people still bring it up, if we ever get a Prototype 3, all it really needs to do is sharpen what worked, cut down the repetition, and make the world push back against you. Do that, and you got a great game that feels like Prototype again. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Let me know what you think about our future Prototype. Let me know what you think about the old ones. How would you feel about Prototype 3? I would personally love it and really want it because that was a game I played a lot as a kid. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think about the idea of a Prototype 3. But it's your boy Memories. I'm checking out. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one. Peace.